Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love and the journey of ascension. It's like this candle. So I've had this fly that keeps bugging me, flying around me, landing on me. I thought, well, we best do a fly on the wall reading, and then maybe he'll start bugging me. Maybe. Okay, so a fly on the wall reading. We have a cup of coffee. It's been made with love. Cheers, cheers. It's been made with love by Little Miss Hogg. Poetry in motion. What's coming through is you deserve a treat this Friday night. Okay, and enjoy it. Sounds like the energy of oh, my foot's just rubbed against a shopping bag. So, okay. What do they say about going shopping? That it's best to go shopping after you've eaten. Right, let's have a look at the divine on the wall rather than a fly on the wall. The divine on a wall. Whose wall is the divine? Who lives in a home like this? Okay. So the first card is what's going on at home. And the second card is what's going on at work. This fly gets around. Okay. Felt the energy of like a fly getting around spreading shit. Like flies around shit. Why is this energy coming up for work? Okay. Like flies around shit. Money. Right, that's the first section. The next section. For the first section, that's more foundational, so home, work, money. There's something here about being harmonised within home and work, and that would generate the money. So do your homework. On success. A successful home life, a successful work life. What's coming through is, if respect doesn't start at home, then it doesn't start at all. It's most definitely not going to be found outside of the home. But then the home energy is taking me to like autonomy is coming through, solidarity. Home being you. If respect doesn't start with self-respect, then it's like you're not going to be able to produce something that you don't have within you to produce. Okay, let's move on to the next section. It's like that section. This is more emotional feelings, love. I guess a card for love. Sex. Feels like we want to rush through this section where they're coming out quickly. Romance. Now, if you've done your research, you'll realise that the blend of love, sex and romance creates genius. Genius, I'm telling you. Okay. The next section is your health. Feels a bit slow. And there's only 2 cards in this section. Health and connection with spirit. And why are they combined? Because If your health is suffering, you need to check your happiness levels, first and foremost. Okay, your spiritual doctor is at hand. Here's the cards. So, we'll look at the first section first, which will be the root chakra. And if your root chakra is out of balance, then everything else is skew with. Okay, the root chakra is regarding areas of you feeling safe, secure. It's about your safety, survival. I feel like I'm missing a word. There's 3 of them. Security. Safety, survival. Maybe you're balanced in them areas, but it's the insecurity that's holding you back, or is keeping you out of whack. Okay. I would say that this reading's about your insecurities holding you back. Okay. And that's what's causing you to feel out of whack. Right, reading done then. 6 minutes, 21 seconds. We like that. Cheers. The rest is just for your amusement. Okay, let's have a look and clarify this message. Home. The Knight of Michael. Strong, committed, intellectual, diligent. Time to move quickly. Choose logic over emotion. Sudden changes. What's going on here? I say that every cloud has a silver lining. I need my glasses so I can examine this card. What's going on at home? Well, there's a feminine here that's she's off somewhere else. A dark cloud has been looming, and this has something to do with God. God Almighty. So I'm not sure where she's off to. But she's acting like a man. She's off to save the day somewhere. And she's strong, she's committed, intellectual and diligent. I feel she's going where she feels needed. Okay? And it's happened very quickly. So I feel this feminine energy has left the home. Choose logic over emotion. Sudden changes. I felt that the insecurity now is coming through because this feminine has left somewhere where she no longer feels secure. You can stay somewhere to feel safe and like your needs are taken care of for your survival, so someone to put a roof over your head. But if you don't feel secure in the relationship, she's left. What's coming through is, where do you go, my lovely? I wanna know, where do you go? I feel there's a bit of a fishy energy around this. So this feminine may have been doing little disappearing acts. From a distance, that looks like a puzzle piece. So it looks like a puzzle piece is slotted into place. It's a bit doom and gloomy, but I feel this feminine has been found out. She's been going elsewhere, and it's like rather than facing the truth, she's done a disappearing act and she's gone where she feels she doesn't have to answer. She's no longer answerable to her actions. So she's gone. Let's have a look at this. I'm fighting this from all angles. Growing fast. I'm just having a look at what. growing fast. I'm fighting this from all angles. I feel as if this feminine who's left has been like resisting the urge to go until she's popped one day. One day she just popped. What a burden to carry in reverse. I listen to every word you say and it's in reverse. So either she felt unheard, and he's rumbling, or that she refused to listen. Like what's coming through, she didn't pay attention to what was going on at home. It's like she was elsewhere. Her attention was elsewhere. Do you fancy a drink? Okay, so this could be someone who likes to drink. Maybe has been going to the pub for a meet-up. This is another energy of somebody, saying they haven't been drinking when you can see, sense, tell that they have. So, blatantly lying. And it's like another escape route so that you don't have to be answerable, accountable for your behaviour. The energy's coming through is I don't have to answer to you and I don't want to answer to you anymore. Ross is coming through. Now they were twin brothers. But the song, I owe you nothing, nothing at all. It doesn't sound like a great environment. All these cards have just... I will defend you till the end, wherever she's going. A mystical mermaid's in reverse, which it's not a spiritual energy. The Knight of Michael is very rash, harsh energy, will act before thinking, and I feel that energy is going more towards a nurturing Queen energy. So they're well suited because the Queen energy is sharp-tongued, has a warped sense of humour. They may find this funny, but I'm not sure. The Divine is taking care of us. Not this situation. That mystical mermaid's in reverse. So it's like this character's chose a different path. So off you go then. The Divine is taking care of us, who's left. As in left in the home, not in... There's no chance. Oh, they don't even stand a chance in hell. I know you can hear me talking to you. Okay. That's going to stay there in the home. I'm taken to an example of a conversation I've had during the week with a lady who has a 30-year-old son who will not socialise, will not leave the house, and has turned to drinking because he said that he can hear voices. So my response to her was, what are the voices saying to him? And that's what intrigued me more. Not that it was concerning that he was hearing voices. It's more concerning that he's turned to alcohol to nullify himself so that he doesn't have to address what's coming up. So it's like drinking's not the problem. It's more a solution to escape the problem. Yeah. Rather than turn into spirit in a spiritual sense, they could turn to spirit in the alcohol sense, and the two just clash. Okay, let's find out more. This character's not really worrying about what they left behind. It's like she sets herself free, so she's released her own burden. Oh, this is where that word will come in, that new word yesterday. Roughshod. Riding roughshod. Without any consideration for anybody else or their wishes. Just taking care of themselves. Okay. Growing fast. Learning fast. It's been 15 minutes just on this one here. Oh my goodness. All the cards have gone to the floor. Restless nights. This is what's on the floor. A zest for life. A celebration of life. A leap of faith. Giving and receiving. And what was covered up was waiting for an answer. Look, I'll show you. This is how they... So I can see the receiving, a celebration of life. Take that leap of faith. But the waiting for an answer. Interesting. Restless nights, where they've released themselves from the burden that they have been carrying for months, years. How long has this been going on? Heartbreaking. Blindsided here. This is a prime example of roughshod. Do we just leave it here? I can leave the cards here, but I don't really want to delve too much more into this. Oh, but the underlying energy is the love of a lifetime. This surely was not the love of a lifetime. But the underlying energy here is... Okay, well, let's clear these away then. Shitty energy anyway. Let's get it out the way. We're learning what shitty energy smells like. Notice if they're surrounded by flies. Okay, but that fly wanted me to delve into the shit because it wouldn't stop bugging me. There's no sight of it now. Feeds the earth. Shit does. Helps you to grow. Should we have a look at work? But this is where we felt the fly energy. Flies on shit. Let's just have a look and see what this is. The Three of Raphael. This is all to do with the feminine. She's got her own little gang. They're sirens. Mystical mermaid in reverse will be a siren. They're just gonna leech you, like leech off of you, but suck the blood out of you. I'm feeling the energy of they target you and take all that they can, and then they're gone without a care, consideration for. Look, they find it funny. Reasons to celebrate, a community of friends, happy announcements regarding relationships or children. They're free. That's the happy announcement regarding relationships or children. They're preparing the divorce party. This could be the energy I feel of 3 failed relationships as well. What will work, what doesn't work. A repeating of a cycle. Like nothing changes if nothing changes. Okay, let's have a look at what else. Work. So when it comes to work here, this could be everything that, you know, a feminine can claim, will be guided to claim. It's not personal power, so they will strip. This is interesting. What are they doing? Because they have you make me feel safe, secure and strong. I'm just wondering if there's like feminine who's gone charging off, because I felt the energy of going to a queen. So, it's like leaving a masculine to be with another woman or two. So I've got to say what I'm like thinking, feeling. So I'm feeling this energy of how long has this been going on? Somebody is swinging both ways, or has decided to swing the other way. So if there has been like a lack of sex, because I felt the energy, I just want to get through this. Love, sex, romance. It feels like it's an act. That the feminine actually prefers, oh my goodness, other females. And it's the energy of like coming out of the closet. Escape in reverse. No longer needing to escape. When you're with your love, or who you love, you do feel safe, secure and strong. The energy feels as if it can take on the world. So, but they don't have a chance in hell. So there's this energy of, when they trap you, it's like hell. It's really hard to escape. How do they somehow make you feel safe, secure and strong? It keeps flipping back to this energy here. So there's a deep hurtful torment. Look at these cards. I've just gone to them cards. Okay. We can have another card. Geez, abracadabra. Like we can have another. I feel this energy just keeps firing. It's a big lesson. At work, abracadabra. My belly's rumbling. All I keep being taken to is this. The divine is taking care of us. I know you can hear me talking to you. That's telepathy. Song lyrics. Let's go to the botanical inspirations. Oh my goodness, the cards. Oh, there's lots of cards on the floor. I forgot about them. Devotion and dreams fulfilled. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. So whatever, this feminine has gone after her dreams. And a yellow rose, enthusiasm and friendship. A single rose can be my garden, a single friend's my world. Okay. So I was taken to the energy of Ross and them being twins, but they're masculines, both masculines. So this could be a divine connection, just one made up of the same sex when it comes to vessel, but one would be, would they both be balanced or balancing their feminine and masculine? So even if you are a very strong masculine energy, you will be like feminized within the embrace of your feminine. Okay. And that's a noticeable sign of when you've met the one. Is that you see a behaviour that occurs that... So they never behave like that around anybody else. What's coming through is the saying that there's two things that you cannot hide. One is a cough and the other is love. Okay. Shall we move on to money? New beginnings. Recreating. Okay, starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. Okay, so this is judgment, but really it's a new beginning. It's an opportunity to rebuild yourself, starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. Now, I'm actually seeing Archangel Jeremiah here halting this, I just banged my elbow. So this could be like a funny turnaround. Because there's this energy of, they're not getting out of hell. So anyone that was involved, he's holding up his hands as if to say, it's like you can't come through. It's quite a harsh energy because it is a judgment energy. It's like you can't come through if I can say to you, despicable you. Karma. I'm not sure though about the being the one energy, because you can pay attention to how many ones there have been, because I've known people to swap and change it a bit and then resort back to one that they once thought was the one. And then another will come along and it could be the one, and it's, you know, no, they don't know. Because when you know, you know. And that mystical mermaid in reverse, I just feel they're just on to the next target. And they can do that. If that's what they wish their life to be like. But it will always be like a target. What's coming through is like target practice. Okay. This is hell in reverse. Yeah, this is hell. It's like, you're not coming in. Right, I'm clearing away this energy here. And moving on to the geniuses. The geniuses. Okay. Have a cake without any guilt. Do what you want, when you want. With whoever you want. I mean, some people can take it that far. Like reclaiming their freedom. That Knight of Swords needs to think first about... But, whatever. Love, Page of Michael. Truthful, perceptive, analytical, blunt. An exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. Review contracts or documents very thoroughly. This energy does not feel loving. The owl swooping in with the message. Okay. It's like time for you to leave hell, or hell is leaving you. It's like if you won't leave hell, then hell will be swept away from you, so that only heaven remains. Let's go to a motivational message for love. Let's move through this quickly. But it's going to be tumultuous. It's like pulling off a band-aid really quickly. Especially if it's one that, you know, sticks to all the hairs on your arms and on your knees. Not that I've got hairy knees, but it's not personal. Okay? It's not personal. People's reactions or opinions of me are really not about me at all. People tend to project their own insecurities or fears onto one another. So when someone speaks unkindly to me, I'll remember they have something going on that has nothing to do with me. Okay. Now what's with the messages here? Love. It's like it's not personal. You was just the wrong gender and vessel. I mean, you're not going to go off and have a sex change, are you? Because you want to please that person and keep them in your life. You have to let them go. So if you wasn't prepared to let somebody go who wasn't meant to be with you for the rest of your days, why am I singing philosophy for the rest of your days? No worries. Right, okay. Sex. See, you can see why there was no... We'll go to the love here. You can see why it was like a doomed from the start scenario. Sex. Do you remember what sex is like? Six of Raphael. Embrace your inner child, new friends or rekindled relationships, children or childhood. So what's coming through is role modelling. To role model not necessarily sex, but the magic of love, sex, romance, and that's natural. Natural. But look at this orb that's been created around these teenagers. Listen to my belly rumbling. Okay, let's go to the Lovers Oracle. Memories of love. Okay, so I feel the energy of having to dive a bit deeper for the memory of love over the memory of sex. So it's like love's coming to the forefront. Oh, that's beautiful. But memories of naughtiness is coming through. It only takes a second to say I love you, but it takes a lifetime to show how much. To show how much. Love is not a word, it's a feeling. It's an emotion. For hearing my thoughts, understanding my dreams, and being my best friend. For filling my life with joy, and for loving me without end, I do. That's beautiful. Let's have a look at the romance. Okay, I'm taken to modern romance. I just have to say what comes through. Modern romance. Whoa, makes me wanna dance. Oh, it's a new romance. Whoa, I look into your eyes. Oh, best years of our life. Yeah. Romance. The Emperor. There he is, Mr. Divine Masculine. Stability and efficiency. Taking charge of a situation. Ambitious plans. He has plans. Okay. Well, romance, that's going to be dates and serenading and dancing. Like slow dancing. And love songs. I felt the energy of love songs today. Well, I was hearing love songs, they were just on a roll. And I thought to myself, wow, the energy, the energy is very loving. And it started off with Van Morrison. Have I told you lately that I love you? Okay. Mr. Emperor, are we having a look into you a bit more? Having a look at what cards? The Moonology cards. Romance. Like the phases of the moon. Under the moon of love. The moon of love. What can you do under the moon? Lots of things. Under moonlight. The Emperor. Romance. Love knows how to romance. It's a knowing. You just know what to do. Hold your vision, Mr. Emperor. Fixed moon. Very yin-yangy. Hold your vision. No one's like in hell, because hell was, whereabouts was it? Oh, it was in the cards that I put away. With Archangel Jeremiah. Oh, it was in the position where the Emperor is here. So if we were taken to the cards, a home, which was the knight who's in charge. This is just a page. So you can see why the home life was loveless, lifeless. And then we had, what was the middle card? Work. Oh, we had the celebrating. And then we have memories of love. So, again, it's like they've reconnected, rekindled with someone from the past. And then we had the judgment card. And it's like the Emperor here is on heaven's side, where you can see, I'm not supporting hell anymore. And that would be really good for you, not to support hell. You're a supporter of... who's going to make heaven a place on earth? Well, that would be the Emperor paired up with the Empress, with the love, sex, romance energy. Genius. Okay. Hold your genius vision then. Hold your vision. Let's find out where the fixed moon is. My belly's really rumbling. I think it wants feeding. 106. Okay, we should have dinner. Let me wrap this reading up. 106. Hold your vision, the fixed moon. There are two main possibilities with this card. The first is that you need to stand firm in whatever situation you're in. The second, very different interpretation, is that something is stuck. That could well be referring to the situation you're asking about. If that's the case, have a think about what you can do to grease the wheels so that events move forward. Are you being stubborn? If so, that's great. Because if you really want to... Excuse me. Hey, I'm a stubborn sign too, okay? I thought it might say something about that with the fixed, mention of the fixed. So, the most stubborn signs of the zodiac is Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo. The fixed signs. Are you being stubborn? If so, that's great. Because if you really want things to change, there's a solution. Stop digging your heels in. Be the one to break a deadlock. With two interpretations for this card, it's up to you to decide what's going on and which meaning applies to you. This offers up a chance for some self-reflection. Attune to the moon. Yes, just say the word a lot and see how it feels. Yes. 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 Just say the word a lot and see how it feels. Additional meanings for this card. Stay in power. Faith or patience are needed. Someone needs to back down. Avoid stagnation. A personal or professional relationship will be enduring. The teaching. In astrology, there are three quadruplicities. Cardinal, fixed and mutable. The fixed signs are Taurus, Leo, Scorpio and Aquarius. The fixed signs can be stubborn, so anything that's just starting as you draw this card may well last longer. Remember, we each have all the star signs in our chart. It's just the way the astrological wheel works. So there's no judgment when we say that while it's admirable how much staying power the fixed signs have, they can also be obstinate. Is that how I pronounce that word? Okay. Does that mean unbudgeable? Should we check it out on the dictionary? Yes. Let's do that. Have you used the new words that we learnt yesterday? I did. I told them to Emily, and she had never heard of them. Roughshod and indefatigable. I'm still not sure if I pronounced that correctly. Never tires. That's what that means. Okay, so today's word. Oh my, what was it again? Oops. And then I told Emily's boyfriend, and he had never heard of them either. So learn and share. Obstinate, stubborn, difficult to remove or change. Obstinately, obstinacy. Okay, Mr. Emperor, that was the message. Stop digging your heels in. It was interesting because when I said that, my attention went to my own feet and I was on tippy toes. Okay, I can see the love of a lifetime. Do you see what I see? Oh, my throat's tickling. Okay, we get one card from here and then we'll move on to the health. Yep, moving along swiftly now. You're lighting up your own path. Fantastic. And you can help others to do the same. It takes a lot of burden off of a lot of people if we all learnt how to light up our own paths. Health. Oh, it's the Queen of Pentacles, the Divine Feminine's energy. Mature, practical, generous, happy. Nurture yourself and those you love. The ability to make anything more beautiful. Practical and wise advice. Okay. In the background here is... it is the character, I feel the energy, who was on the horse. From the home energy, who's left the home. But it's like her energy still lingers. But just remember that she can't get access. She's like in the shadows, but that's nothing to concern yourself about. The energy is there, is like, so what? So what? Let them watch. Like, let them watch you be happy. Because that's what you're here to role model. Is happiness, fun, sunshine. Fun sunshine. Okay. You're here to celebrate life, to be a celebration of life, and to role model that. Right, so that's health. Takes me to Beauty and the Beast energy here. The belle of the ball. So she doesn't need to show off her wings. She's just so stable in her own being that she doesn't have to act, pretend to be. She just is. That's a nice energy there for health. Okay, I'm actually taken to a book that I haven't read yet, but it's a guide to spiritual enlightenment. Stillness Speaks by Eckhart Tolle. So should we have a flick through here and we'll read this here. To have your attention in the now is not a denial of what is needed in your life. It is recognising what is primary. Then you can deal with what is secondary with great ease. It is not saying I'm not dealing with things anymore because there is only the now. No. Find what is primary first, which is the Queen of Pentacles energy, and this has everything to do with that root chakra with the red roses here. Helps you to feel safe, secure, helps you to feel sane and sensible. So I feel this is the primary energy, and then the secondary energy is here. I feel that she's a bit deluded because you know when someone's been like knocked on the head and her face just looks a bit too smiley, giggly, and I felt it was like birds. Like something out of Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Cartoon. Yeah. An Acme. Oh, cats are fighting. Acme character. Okay. Oh, yeah. You can tell by the eyes, can't you? Yeah, I'm taken to the baddie in that movie. Okay, right. So, to have your attention in the now is not a denial of what is needed in your life. It is recognising what is primary. Then you can deal with what is secondary with great ease. Because this feminine sounds so what? It's like, you're not to concern yourself with that energy. It is not saying I'm not dealing with things anymore because there is only the now. No, find what is primary first and make the now into your friend, not your enemy. Acknowledge it, honour it. When the now is the foundation and primary focus of your life, then your life unfolds with ease. Okay, that's part of the health. Let's have a look at the connection with spirit. Change your life. The Tower. Archangel Chamuel, a sudden revelation that offers freedom. Break free of procrastination. Embrace the opportunities that change brings. We will read the meaning of this card. The Tower. The Tower strikes when you're on the wrong path. And it's like if you won't get yourself onto the right path, then you will be put onto that path by everyone that's assisting you down the wrong path will be moved onto another path, and you'll be left on the wrong path, which will become the right path. Did that make sense? Well, it will make sense to whoever it needs to make sense. Let's have a look at this message. Change your life. Your connection with spirit. It's time. Okay, it's interesting. What's coming through? It's time for house. Okay. I don't know why I'm singing this song. Everybody's talking about pop music. Talk about pop music. Scooby-Dooby-Dooby. Bop shabba-wop. I don't know whether or not. Everybody's talking about pop music. It's time to change your life. This card represents a need to leave behind old belief systems and ways of doing things that have become stale and out of date. It's like moving along, far away. Should have some coffee. I can have some cake, but I don't have any cake and I turned down cake. Emily forgot her door keys, so I went to see her at work. And when I was there, she went to me, Mum, do you want some Victoria sponge cake? And I said, no, I'm okay, thank you, because I've got lots of goodies already at home, thinking I wouldn't want cake. And now we're suggesting cake. Okay. I might be able to knock up some ice cream. Compromise? We'll find something. I do have pancakes. Oh, that's cake. Pancakes. And I purchased, on Emily's recommendation, some real thin streaky bacon and maple syrup. And I may have an Adventure Time snack. I've never had it before. Excuse me, first time for everything. Bacon on buttermilk pancakes. And what else is going on there? Maple syrup. Okay. This card represents the need to leave behind old belief systems and ways of doing things that have become stale and out of date. When this card presents itself, the universe is telling you that you can no longer procrastinate on making the changes that you know in your own heart you need to make. Suddenly, everything is crystal clear to you. Change is inevitable if you're to grow and evolve. Embrace this new direction in your life as liberating and exciting. You needn't go through this transformation alone. Archangel Chamuel can help you find the new path and meaning in your life that you long for. Additional meanings of this card: awakening, a sudden revelation that offers freedom, unexpected transformations, life experiences. Archangel Chamuel is said to observe the world from a very high vantage point. That fly on the wall reading, okay, divine on the wall reading. Archangel Chamuel is said to observe the world from a very high vantage point. This gives him the ability to see opportunities that you may be missing. Call upon Archangel Chamuel whenever you're searching for something. With his super... Excuse me, I'm finding it difficult to finish off this message, but we're nearly there. With his super angelic vision, he can clearly find a path that will lead your life in a new and exciting direction. Message is over because there is, like, I keep seeing out the corner of my eye a shadowy figure at the window. So, the divine is taking care of us. Okay, I will speak to you all soon. Until then, take care, much love, bye for now.